Hey guys, Huzz here, bringing you another video. This is episode 1 of the World of Warcraft leveling series. Just before we get into actually like the bulk of gameplay, etc., just wanted to say that episode 1 is going to be slightly different to, any other episode. I just wanted to just quickly explain what this series is going to be and all that type of thing. And some of it is fairly self-explanatory, as obviously we're going to be taking a level 1 all the way, hopefully, to, the higher levels. Now, if I were to do this as, I play for 2 hours and split that up into, 4 episodes, it's going to take years for the series to be complete. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be speeding up certain footage while playing, or maybe even skipping really boring stuff and just giving you maybe highlights of leveling up while talking about certain topics. So while we're talking about what's actually to come, let's actually just create our character. So I did put out some straw polls. Now these straw polls weren't going to be 100% whatever wins I'm going to play. I just wanted to have an idea of what was popular. So the popular classes of the ones that I put up on the list were Rogue and Warlock. And between the two, I personally would prefer to play a Warlock. So that's what we're going to play. And then as for race, it was between a Human and Gnome, because we are going to be playing Alliance, and I chose to play Human. And we're going to be playing a Human female. As honestly, they're just a bit more appealing, and I think that looks a lot better than that as a Warlock. Like, what type of Warlock has that big muscle? Like, come on. So, female Human it is. So let's customize it. But just furthering, explaining a couple things while we do customize our character. This series aims to do a couple things. One is teach people about World of Warcraft that have never played before. As I am surprised that some PC gamers have never played. But I suppose they do exist. So we'll be explaining certain things, showing you the game. If you do want to play it, I will be playing on the server Grimbatol in Europe. So you can join me, etc. I might do some dungeon runs while leveling up. But then we'll be talking about random things. This could turn into basically like a podcast while leveling. And we can talk about, League of Legends or anything like that while we're playing. So yeah, this is probably going to be a fun series to do. That looks okay to me. Piercings, I don't really need any, considering... Oh, there is nose piercings, but I don't want any of that. So that looks okay. That, honestly, is going to be our character. Now for the name. What could we name this Warlock? So, my normal theme with characters is going, wording off the name Huzz or Huzzy. Obviously, that being my name. So, we're going to go really boring, and we're going to call it HuzZlock. There we go. If this is available, it's available. If it's not, it's not. So finish creating character. Oh, and it's created. So this is going to be the character we're leveling. I'm going to show you the cinematic while loading into the game. As if you've never watched this before, then it is worth a watch. So have fun watching that, and I'll see you in a minute.
Emboldened by the return of their heroic king, Varian Wrynn, the proud humans of Stormwind led the Alliance to victory in its war against the dreaded Lich King. While successful, the campaign in Northrend proved costly, and the humans now seek to bolster their strategic holdings throughout the world. Under Varian's daring leadership, humanity now braces itself for a renewed conflict with its perennial enemy, the Horde. Yet, as the great cataclysm rips across the world, familiar threats have once again arisen closer to home. It now falls to you to defend the kingdom and uphold the honor of humanity.
Okay, welcome to the World of Warcraft game itself. Obviously, just now you watched the Human cinematic. If you've never seen that before, if you're new to WoW or whatever, I will be showing cinematics, because why not? Now, this is the World of Warcraft game itself. Just real basic, if you've never played it before, etc. Just a couple things to add. My whole interface, so these buttons everywhere, is completely different if you were to pick up World of Warcraft and play it yourself. Mine is customized using Elf UI. And as for my Warlock's gear, we are going to be using the heirloom gear that you get. I don't think you can get it anymore at the moment, but basically I have this gear that increases my experience gained. It's pretty damn good when you're leveling up, etc. And it makes me look more like a Warlock from level 1. But yeah, this is episode 1, so this is going to be a little bit different from the rest of the series. This is just going to be outlining what this series is going to be. While we're going to kill some things and just, you know, watch this stuff. So just to explain, this stuff normally is going to be either sped up, this general questing, so like really super speed, etc., with my voice at normal pace, just talking about some subjects, or it's going to be completely, you know, skipped. If it's just a lot of questing going on, I'm not going to show like every single quest, because that would take a million years to get anywhere. So basically how I'm going to do it, say if I play for an hour, that hour will probably be condensed into about 20-25 minutes. And that will probably be an episode length, just to give you an idea of, you know, everything that will be going on. So the World of Warcraft game, if you are completely new to everything that I'm basically saying, World of Warcraft is an MMO game that was released firstly in 2004, and we just leveled up. Cool. So it was released in 2004. It's still, I'm pretty sure, one of the biggest MMOs out there, and it's a fantasy whole world. You know, if you look at the world map, this is just one place. You know, there's 3 different areas. Here's Draenor. This is the expansion that's coming out soon. It's massive. If you've never played WoW, I'd always recommend it, as it's kind of, I don't know, kind of like a signature game for PC gamers. But yeah, we're playing a Warlock, which the class itself is based around spell usage and, you know, putting curses on people that hurts them over time. You know, a lot of the language used in this game is actually very similar to League of Legends, so there's dots in this game, and that is what this class kind of specialise in. So yeah, pretty cool. So in a normal episode, as mentioned, the questing will be sped up. Episode 1, this one, is just going to be a bit different, explaining what's going to be going on. So it's just going to be normal questing, but we're also going to be talking about certain subjects that you guys can submit. So if you want me to talk about, and it doesn't have to be World of Warcraft related, by the way. If you want me to talk about, I don't know, World of Warcraft PvP or PvE, etc., feel free to put that in the comment section below, as this whole series is basically going to be playing while, like a podcast, I suppose. Like, while I'm playing, you know, I'm playing by myself. I'm not on TeamSpeak. I don't have music on. Maybe I will put some on later during the series. But right now I'm just talking in a mic while playing WoW leveling up. So maybe that would be an idea, is just talking about random topics, which should be fun. And then I will be explaining things about World of Warcraft while we're going through to people that have never played. And now, just to briefly go over the costings of the game, because people were, when I made the initial video of like, should I do this series? Some people have never heard of like, is this free to play or whatever. Now, World of Warcraft is paid. It costs about $10, £10, $10, around that mark, maybe $15 a month to actually play, the subscription to play. But then you also have to buy the base game, which includes all the expansions. And obviously the new expansion, Warlords of Draenor, is coming very shortly. So that will be coming out in, I think, the next month or so. Within the next month anyway, because it's like the 13th of November, I believe. So you have to buy all of that. Now, when Draenor is released, you will be able to buy all the expansions and the base game for a reduced price of about $25, maybe $30, just to get you into the game, really. Now I think the hand-in's up here somewhere. But yeah, you can play the game. It'll probably initially, if you've never played it before, it will cost you probably about $50 for the first time if you've never played it before. But there is a trial available if you do want to try World of Warcraft. There is a free trial available that you can play for 2 weeks, and you're limited to level 20. Now, I have not played a human in a starting area in so long, so in a normal episode, as mentioned, this stuff will probably be cut out, or a lot of it anyway, if I'm like just derping around, not being able to... Oh, I remember, she's even outside. If I'm not able to find certain things, you know, this just adds time to a normal episode, where this normally will be cut out, just kind of making the episodes a little bit more crisp and actually showing you content, not just running around. And as for, it's like, how am I going to level? Am I just simply going to do quests? Am I going to do PvP, dungeons? Pretty much all of it. So, you know, we'll have episodes here and there that, like, one episode is a dungeon run. So if you're new to WoW or whatever, we'll be just doing a dungeon and we'll be talking about something while we're doing it. Let's actually get the spell on our bar, corruption. So, and then we'll have episodes that, I don't know, we'll go into, you know, a PvP battle arena or something. You know, it will be something like that, which should be pretty fun. It will keep things on its, you know, just updated all the time. And it won't be just questing, but a lot of it will be. Because I am somebody that does enjoy questing while leveling, I'll be honest. So we are now level 4, which is pretty cool. So this is the human starting area, just to kind of make sure you know what's going on, because some people are probably watching this and have no idea what's going on. But basically you quest in this game. You quest, so the exclamation mark and the turn-ins over here, just standard quest. The quest log is over here that tells me exactly what I need to do. This should be fairly familiar to you if you've ever played any type of like this game, so like RuneScape or Archage or anything. So yeah, but this is pretty much what the series is going to be like, apart from just this tedious leveling. You know, there will be points that I do slow down the leveling if I do want to show something in detail, but what will probably happen is I'll go to a new area, so I'll go to a new zone, I go to the questing hub that is all real time, and then I'll pick up all the quests, and then once I've got all the quests, I'll speed up the footage showing me that I'm actually doing the quests. Then the footage will slow down again when I go hand them all in. It'll be something like that. But then obviously my voice that I'm talking like right now will be normal. It'll be, you know, not sped up at all, and be talking about a certain topic, which should be pretty fun. Which again, let me add, you can ask for certain topics. A lot of it will be World of Warcraft based. You know, talking about, you know, when Warlords comes out, it'll be like, oh, am I enjoying it? You know, what's pretty good in Warlords, what's bad, and all that type of thing. And then, you know, if there's a new League of Legends patch or anything like that, I can talk about it in this. Or if there's any gaming news, like, I don't know, when GTA 5 comes out on PlayStation 4, I can talk about that, I guess, in this series. But yeah, it'll pretty much be that. A lot of that anyway. So, this has pretty much been episode 1. I don't really want to make episode 1 really long, because I don't want to start something then you guys say, no, that needs to be totally different. So in the comments below, pretty much just give me suggestions of things that I can do in the series. I've kind of explained what I'm going to do with it, you know, in the terms of speeding up footage so it's not boring, the type of leveling, we're playing the character, you saw me create it. So we've done all that, and then episode 2 will be where we actually start the actual series properly and showing you exactly what it's going to be like. So again, let me know what you think. This has come out on a Saturday, which is, you know, normally not a day I do videos, but that's how this World of Warcraft series is going to be. It's going to be videos like normally my videos come out on Wednesdays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Well, the World of Warcraft videos can come out any day. It can be like a random, you know, Tuesday. It could be a random Saturday. There'll be spare videos that I can simply just upload anytime I want, which is going to be pretty cool, I think, if you just want more content from the channel. So that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode 1 of the WoW leveling series, and I'll see you guys next time. So goodbye.